The modern Stanley one, right? So the shapes are all right, I guess, but I just noticed here there's some burr that I would want to file off, so as not to snag on that. Right, let's see. This is probably the factory edge. I don't think I sharpened them. Have a look at this. These ugly thumb screws, and yeah, as you can see, there are some file marks, or maybe from the knurling. So the finish overall is not great. Again, I said it's fairly heavy, but let's see what we can do. I mean, it takes a shaving, right? But yeah, we'll have to tune this a little and see if we can make it work acceptably. So sharpening is one thing, filing a little bit, maybe the easy edge again, and I would, this screw should be longer, it's just barely holding, and removing all the lacquer, all the paint from these two surfaces is something I would do, and maybe, just maybe, it will be functional. So I want to remove the paint here. I'm not sure that's the right way to go about that. So here's some burr as well. Removing the paint as well, but I don't mind all that much. I don't want to burr there. Let's see, I think I have to do it like this, and then should clean up the right. You can see the casting is not really flat, and that's why it's maybe why they put so much paint on there. I'm not so concerned about the paint if it's in some recess. It doesn't hurt. I just want the front edge to be flat, and it looks like at least it's concave there. Surface, probably we'll try to remove some of that paint, and I should actually do a bevel there. That is really what I want. Let's see how that goes. Right, so if I want to get rid of all of that, I would have to file back, like, I don't know, another millimeter or so. It's a bit of a burr here. Yeah, so it's rounded over a little, and it will be quite a bit of work to get rid of that. I'm not sure I'm willing to put in that effort now, but I will take it to the stones and see where it gets me. not great, but yeah, so it should be close to that overall, but there's a huge nick in here, like a crack, nearly. Yeah, I'm not going to remove all of that, maybe just a little bit more here. And so, not great. I could put in some more effort, but again, we'll see what this one does. Right, so it's testing time. I have this carbide scraper, and that may or may not do something. Come on. That's not terrible. Yeah, so I want to get rid of this. I need a different file for that. Just this burr there. We'll cut into the panning. Again, I prefer to have a clean edge there without a burr. It's coming off now. Right. Clean this up and then we'll put it back together. Right, putting it back together. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that slot right now. Okay, so let's give this another go. There's a slightly tuned Stanley Spokeshave. Right, so this is definitely working much better than before. I still don't like how heavy it is, but it can be made to work, which is something, I guess. Right, so we could still ease the corners, but I can't say it's unusable. It's far cry from the vintage ones in terms of appeal and elegance and weight, but yeah, I guess sometimes you don't have a choice.